me ask you something real quick, and I need you to be honest with yourself. How many times have you said, I'll start tomorrow? How many ideas have you buried under the weight of not yet? Here's the thing. While you've been waiting for the right moment, time ain't been waiting for you. Ephesians 5:16 says, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Think about that for a second. Not just as a scripture you've heard in church, but as it applies to you, even right now. You only have so much time, 120 years tops, as God said. And if you're watching this right now, you're probably already in your teens, your 20s, 30s, maybe your 40s. That time behind you, it's gone. You can't reach back and reclaim a single moment of it, not one. The past is behind you, and the future is in view. The only real currency you have is now, this present moment. That's it. That's all of it. Jesus himself in John 9:4 said, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. A time is coming, the Lord tarrying for all of us, where all we'll be able to do is reflect. You'll only look back on the things you built, the lives you touched, the goals you accomplished. You won't have the energy, the sharpness, or the window to start over. That startup you keep pushing back, those skills you keep saying you learn, the projects that are living in your head rent-free for years now, you won't be able to do any of that no more. So I ask you again, why waste now? You say you're waiting for everything to line up. You want the idea to be airtight, the money to be surplus. You want all the conditions to be met first. You want a guarantee that nothing will go wrong before you even take one step. The Bible addressed this idea very seriously. Proverbs 24 says, the sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. Therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing. You see what happened there? The man had a reason, a legitimate reason. It was cold. But as tangible as that was in his eyes, it didn't give him the results he hoped for. By the time harvest came, all his reasons couldn't feed him. Every excuse you have right now, every single one, no matter how logical it sounds, no matter how valid it feels today, none of it is going to matter when the window closes. Because by then, it won't be about whether or not your reason was good enough. It'll be about whether you showed up. Ecclesiastes 12:1 puts it plainly. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. The writer points to a season, a real season, where the body slows down, the mind fades, and the capacity to do significant things begins to diminish. He's not being pessimistic, he's being urgent. He's saying, you have a window, don't sleep on it. That phrase, evil days, is the same Paul used in Ephesians. Days that conspire against your purpose. Days that devour time if you ain't intentional. We are living in those days right now. Think about it. You started watching this video just a few minutes ago, right? That time is already gone. It's been deducted from your account. Every minute that passes is a minute you don't get back. So the question isn't just, how much time do I have left? It's, what am I doing with the time I have left? Maybe you're sitting there thinking, but I had ideas 10, 15, 20 years ago. It's too late for me now. That's often a false belief dressed up in logic clothes. Yes, starting 15 years ago would have been better, but if you don't start today, 10 years from now, you'll be sitting in the exact same spot saying, if only I had started back then. You'll be grieving another decade, and friend, that's too high a price to pay for hesitation. Don't wait for everything to connect first. Don't wait for it to look perfect. Don't wait for all the dots to line up before you pick up the pen, because if you do, you will wait forever. God has given you the idea. He's placed the prompting in your spirit. That is your signal, not a call to plan indefinitely, but a call to move. When Noah started building the ark, rain had never fallen on the earth before, not once. There was no precedent, no forecast, no proof. Nothing looked like it was about to happen, but he built it anyway, and then it rained. Start now, because the time is coming when you can't no more. Don't let this video end and you go right back to waiting. Take one step today. One. It doesn't have to be big, it just has to be real. Every day is the right day to begin, because every day God gives you is packed with its own grace and opportunities. Redeem the time. Make the most of now. Not for the likes, not for the applause, but because you were created with a purpose, and that purpose has an expiration on the opportunities to pursue it. Scripture is clear. The days are evil. Time is neutral. but you're either working with it or you're letting it slip by. Don't let it slip. If this awoke a consciousness in you, I'd love to hear in the comments. Please share this with someone who needs to hear as well. You never know whose life might turn around because you took 10 seconds to pass it along. Till next time, fam, God bless you.